splotch. Yes, my child. What's up, y'all? My gosh, peace, God, positivity, love, safety, determination. Some damn Stoosey Boys come back around live again. Motherfucking Thursday night vibes, son. We're this close to Friday, baby. Mere hours and moments away. Splotch, why are you so vocal? Damn it, you have food. Hope all the folk get you straight up, down, left, right, first light, jetpack on the draw, man. Hell yeah. Jetpack with the quickness. Let's fucking go, buddy. Hell yeah. Right on, rock on, straight up and down. Check the time and gotten us a short out, but it'll be all right. We're live, baby. 2 and 2, 2 likes. Damn right, damn Skippy, dead on, dead head right. Just fire and fury, divinity, define the soul, perspective bound within to create reality for one's purpose. Indeed. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to put my filter on old chat here. Zah. Hamburgers and hot dogs, that's what I heard. I'm seeing emojis blasting off down there. I see party vibes. Hell yeah. See, usually I find it's like when we go on the late night, it's about an hour or so later, so it's really more of a late night. But you gotta think, Pacific Brothers are at like 7 o'clock right now, so it's kind of, what I can pedal as a late night here don't exactly fly as a late night over there, though. But it's definitely good to have folk dropping in with us and such. So I'm ready for autumn for real, for real. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. You'll probably just like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. We got Jetpack vibing with us. It's great to have Jetpack. Jetpack is a man, his whole thing is he loves being the first one on the draw. First one to come through there and lay a chat down. It's like, he had a losing streak for a minute there. But it seems he's back on his game. And we got all kinds of fine folk dropping it in. Y'all be sure to hit it up in chat and lay it on us, y'all. We appreciate y'all for sure. 4 likes, by the way. Appreciate the folk double tapping the likes. We appreciate the folk hitting it up in chat, telling us where it is and where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to drop your city, country, state, shit of that nature. Mia. Okay, Mia said, howdy, what's poppin', Mia? I think I'm reading that right. Mia O.O. Yeah. Mia O.O. up in the house with the howdy. Hope you're doing great out there. Hope everyone's doing great out there on this Thursday evening vibing live. Either everything's happens for a reason or it doesn't. And then so therefore, y'all, but either way, y'all are here. So I always feel like that's something to consider. You know what I mean? Whiskey River, take my mind. And just don't let her memory torture me. Should I smoke weed or take some Molly? Whoa! Plead the fifth, of course. Gonna have to say, go for Dubage. What a fucking choice. I don't think I have ever been in that decision. Well, should I smoke this or should I drop this Molly? All right, I feel you. But, damn. Damn, Mia. What the hell day is today? The 7th? I think it's the 7th. I don't. Molly's fun, brother. Oh, I've heard the good word. I understand where a lot of people are coming from with that. But your boy likes to, I don't know, keep it organic. You know what I mean? Just as best as we can. You know what I mean? You got to plead the sweet fifth. Selena Girl 6'9" up in the house with popping. Repeat offender. You shit from the earth. Yeah. And I mean, but that goes all kinds. You know what I mean? And I guess technically the Molly and the fucking, I guess that's from the earth if you take it all the way back, but it's so synthetic by the time it gets to that point kind of thing. I mean, they got to start with some. I don't know where it goes. But now with some things, it's just it's blatantly. Getting lit. Plead the fifth. 5 likes. Sis said go Molly, but I still love Lucy. Wow. Now, Lucy, here's the thing about that love, safety, and determination. That's fungus ergot as the fucking base for what I believe to be synthetic compounds, or perhaps at the very least extracted compounds. But even the Lucy has that natural tie-in, you know what I mean? Once again, we were talking about natural stuff, you know, the funky fungus, the little love, safety, and determination from the fungus ergot. Hell, even that Eric Clapton starts with a coca plant, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't do H, and for the love of God, don't do Fent. We're talking the ins and outs of psychotropic substances out here. Over the fucking place and messing with the feng shui of life, then yeah, I might take a little bit of umbrage for it. You know? That, and of course, you always want to see people, I don't know, taking care of their responsibilities and stuff. And it sucks when someone else has to suffer for your proclivities in life, shall we say. That's where the real negative is. That's why I got to tell people, listen, if you ain't got kids, why the hell ain't you just fucking throwing down? You know what I mean? But if you got kids, I completely understand why you wouldn't. It's called being a responsible adult, parent, and all that other good shit. But if you ain't got kids, then what are you doing not fucking... You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking for real. How them crickets sounding on y'all's end? Is audio coming in good? They're screaming their goddamn heads off out here. Let me move this elephant ear back. Got some hellacious fucking elephant ears, dog. Let's see. So we've been rolling our shine thing. We've got the Muzak ventures are fixing to roll next, I think. You boys just got to put that fucking guitar together. It's a matter of clearing the space and getting everything ready and then just setting up and filming that bitch. But who knows? Wait, God, we're liable to do that shit tonight. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Into the situation. You get white speckle red shrooms there or moles. Yeah, you get the... When I think white red speckles, I think of like that Amanita muscaria. I've never seen all sorts of varieties and kinds. Literally, there's like 10 or 12, 10, 20, 30 different, maybe even more different shit that grows around here. But I don't know about Amanitas. Now you get them regular old cow pasture, whatever them psychedelic whatevers are. I don't know what those are specifically called, but they are specifically called something. You know, like, you know, your golden teachers and your fucking penis envies and bullshit of that nature, but I don't think we have things like that just naturally popping off around here. 6 likes, goddamn. Of course, y'all double tap the likes. We love shouting out likes around here. It just makes things more fun. Trevor Thames up in the house. How you doing, Trev? There's a repeat offender fam dam right there. Yes, sir. You get fucked turned around or something, you'd be like, somebody comes up and what are you doing out here? And it's all like, oh, well, listen here, Bubba, I tell you what, we got turned around back there, back yonder way. See, we're supposed to turn at that stump, and I think I turned the wrong stump. I'm all twisted up, bent over. I'm all out of shape. They'll say, well, listen here, Bubba, here's what you do. Once you get to that end of that road down there, see, I see where you're trying to go. See, I done that one time. And then, you know what I'm saying? No problem, no nothing. Wade Lucero up in the house. I just find direct, honest communication with sincere tone, usually. But now that's non-family roads. Now there's some roads in the South. Oh, you're from Kentucky, are you? This ain't Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make a fuck. If you ain't from there, you ain't got no business being there. That's kind of the way some people see it. Yeah, good to see Wild Man Wade Lucero up in the house, who needs to get his ass out to Kentucky or Tennessee one of these days. Specifically Kentucky, because I think it's the best of both worlds, but I digress. How you gonna march and walk all the way around the fucking U.S. and see? I mean, have you ever? Everybody hurl for the night. Where's Alexandre Morgan there? I need him to throw me them way out there songs to sing. Using an expression from long ago, the first time I took Silly Siphon, I saw the Munchkins in color. Wow, Silly Siphon. Oh, okay, I hear you. Interesting. Usually Silly Siphon is less. People think of Funky Fungus as being just an entirely visual thing, but you have to take what feels like a quantifiable amount to get there, you know what I'm saying? Or make it into like some kind of tea or something. Stardust up in the house. Holy moly, is this live? Well, of course it's live. What's popping, Stardust? But you have to take kind of goofy amounts from what I've seen. Now the loot, what was it? It was like 100 North Vietnamese irregulars storming across the creek over in fucking, I believe it was Franklin, Tennessee, at the fucking time I had here at Stoosey Camp with the fucking turkeys and the rolling ass. My yard was like a blanket. As the wind blew across the like grass and like would blow it, it was almost like taking a blanket and just kind of, you know what I'm saying? With hurt I was by just looking out the window. Like I look out the window and see the yard just jumping around, and I'm like, okay. And then it's like as I kept checking over time, as you know, the days turned or the hours turned into days or whatever, it was slowing down. You know what I'm saying? We lagging. That sucks. How we looking on the overall? I mean, I'm hanging with good bars, so lagging tonight. I wonder why I'm hanging with first off, I'm hanging with a cool crowd. We got 9 fine folk and 7 motherfucking likes up in this bitch. Second off, we appear to be holding full steam. I'm not 100% sure. But we definitely appreciate the folk hanging with us. Damn, we ain't even at the 20-minute mark. Oh, my God. Yeah. Your homie I've spoken. Claire House Day. I can't do a good Eddie Vedder right now. Feeling resting a head on a pillow made of concrete. Yeah. Bro made so much more money than I will ever even remotely make in my life off of that shit. Even flow. Thoughts arrive like butterflies. I bet this is lagging like hell. Oh, he don't know. Oh, you gotta do the voice. You just can't not. So he chases them away, yeah. Well, someday, yeah. He began his life again. Life again. Life again. Y'all like Pearl Jam? I guess I should have started with that. Pearl Jam's aight. Nirvana kicks ass, but it just totally felt overplayed. I'm not even going to say that it was overrated because Everyone just seemed, Nirvana was always everywhere. I never seen anyone screaming up and down that, Nirvana's the greatest band on earth, you know what I mean? I've heard lately illegal aliens seen in your state. Some people make a big deal out of it, but man, I just don't think don't really bother me too awful much. Tell you the truth. Oh, comes from the mountains, and the cold consumes my soul. Struck the last wood of the season to keep my bones and spirits warm. I hear dogs in the distance barking, hunting under the midnight moon. How about that? That was cool, folks. All up in here. Y'all be sure to hit it up. Lay it upon us. Let us know what is good. Be sure to hit it up in chat. Let us know where you're at. We love doing a little geography, country, city, states, and shit like that. We know where most places are. I haven't been hit except for Puerto Rico. The only exception was Puerto Rico. They were saying Puerto Rican, but it was like Puerto Rican. And I'm like, where the hell is Puerto Rico at? I have never fucking heard that. Green light, hit the kush. I mean, that would just be an alien or perhaps an extraterrestrial being. As far as, I don't know. I have yet to see no aliens, because I promise y'all, as soon as I do, every day, all day, I'll be on this fucking live. Y'all, I seen the guy, y'all would see it. Trust me. Y'all, C-Man finds an alien, trust me, they're going to drop his ass, because he's going to be all over the place with it. I'm for real. That, or I would keep it to myself and just have that nervous tremor for the rest of my life. Because that's my thing. If you say that if you have an extraterrestrial or have encountered one or whatever, you're opening the door for, we'll just say a shitstorm of potential negative possibilities unraveling and such, you know what I'm saying? Amy Conway up in the house was popping, Amy. How you doing, dog? So yeah, C-Man would say not next to nothing if he encountered an alien. But then again, he'd probably film it. He'd show the people he needed to show, and then that would probably be enough, but yeah. C-Man has seen what he believed to be a flying saucer once, and witnessed light activity amongst a group of people at night that definitely wasn't no damn Starlink or drone or whatever. Some of that, you see something moving around anomalously, and then all of a sudden it goes whoop kind of deal. I've seen shit like that a few times, but I don't think, it's not exactly a unique experience. There's a lot of people that have seen various things of that. If you have some kind of sick for about 2.5 weeks, where's my blue, C-Man? Take it up with Paw. There was a bit of an absence, so we did some moderator reshuffling. We've had some things on the channel, a little come and go, touching, you know what I'm saying? We can maybe discuss it amongst the fam for reinstatement. Are you good now? Well, now, if you were sick, of course, how's all that? C-Man was informed of decisions made retroactively. Amongst what, we're rolling with it. Please do. I was one of the first. Well, like I say, you hit it up some more live streams. I'll put forth the notion. We'll process the paperwork. We'll see how it goes. Either way, we're glad to have you aboard. We got a lot of, but the blue team has been strong here lately. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, kicking ass and digging holes. I almost died in a hospital for a week. God damn, Amy. Jesus Christ. I said, okay, buddy. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely sorry to hear that, and I hope everything's going well for you, though, 100%. The night crickets and tree frogs sound beautiful. Yeah. Oh, it's fun whenever, like, a particular... Agreed. Right on. Oh, I imagine this Costa Rica sounds like this, but 10 times crazier. Getting better every day. Right on. Hey, stomach issues ain't no motherfucking joke. There's tons of cats, like, say no damn thing or two about that. That wood sounds awful metallic, don't it? Haven't had to deal with such things yet, so, and hopefully won't have to. C-Man is knocking on a door over here. It does love it. No, I gas in a lot of pain. Damn. I'm dealing with either a poison ivy, poison oak, or poison sumac deal on my fucking left thigh here. If that evens the score at all. I mean, this shit is horrible. I have never dealt. 11 likes, goddammit. Shit hurts like a motherfucker. I've been throwing this IRS shit to it. Regards to Sis and Papa. Oh, chill, quiet evening amongst, I noticed. We've had, let's say, we're hanging with about 9 fine. Where we went past the hateful 8. We're now on the glorious 9. With 12 likes, goddammit. Damn Skippy. Kind of like frosted icing, you know what I mean? Can we get a shout out for frosted icing up in the chat? Will chat hit up something so goofy as frosted icing? And this is the channel that brought you hickory smoked wood flavored ice cream, or the idea of hickory smoked wood flavored ice cream. Hell, it's gone. Poison oak, ivy, cement. Well, see, I went with the ivorist. Damn. I guess I should have. Somebody said something, I think it was on Reddit or Quora or some shit, about some miracle cure or whatever, but then I just went in there and got what I got at the end of the day. So, yeah. I'm liable to invest in some goddamn Zenful. Because that honestly sounds like, that might have been what they were talking about. Like I say, I went with, I'm pretty sure it's Ivorist. Ivorist. Oh, I get it. It gives the ivy a rest. But you notice it doesn't cure it. Kind of just strings along. It makes the natural healing process not so bad, which is fine, but like, boss, I live in the 21st fucking century. We are past the first quarter of the 21st century. You tell me the science hasn't provided us with a better poison ivy cure than this shit? You know what I mean? But like I say, Sunny Girl 6'9" might fucking get, yeah, miracle. That's what they said too. They said it's a miracle cure, and I do not use that word lightly, so I'm like, okay, maybe, you know. Gosh dang. You like young blood? Is that the dude that Ozzy passed the torch to? Because I have heard none of his stuff. But if Ozzy passed the torch, he's got Ozzy's fucking say so, whatever the word is, permission, whatever, blessing. There it is. He has Ozzy's blessing, so that's enough credibility in my book. Yeah. Is it any count though? I have not heard. I don't think I've heard anyone jump up and say, oh, he's good, or oh, it sucks, or oh, I haven't got the like. I don't know. I haven't heard any reviews on Youngblood, and I haven't. When Ozzy died, I listened to that shit for 5 days. I talk about it enough, so I'm going to leave it at that. But 5 days, Black Sabbath. It just kept going. And I could have went for more, but it's just like, man, might as well just go ahead and listen to other stuff, because why not? I didn't burn out on a damn thing in the process. That's the one thing. out it's different. He coming here in December. Interesting. Then fell. Molecularly changes the poison ivy into vegetable juice. Bro. Why even sell any fucking thing else? I guess because capitalism, I have no idea. Sounds like I got screwed. Now I'm like pissed. The hell you mean I've been dealing with this shit for like 2 or 3 fucking days and there was a way out that fast? What? God damn it. See, if C-Man wasn't so damn dumb, wouldn't have his problems. That sucks. But you know what? We're going to see about that shit tomorrow. So I'm about tired of this bullshit. It's not exactly full-blown debilitating. I laid some hellacious pipe earlier. I will fucking say that. That didn't prevent me there. Motherfucker. Yeah, this shit sucks. Lucky only on one. Yeah, exclusively. But it's pretty, yeah. Now, it's not no horror shit, because trust me, you do Google image search, trust me. I don't think I have it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm sitting at like a 5 or something. It could be a 6, or I could just be a bitch. I don't know, you know, but whatever. It's hanging at a 5, because in my mind, it could be very much worse. But in the heat of the day, boy, she jumps up to about a fucking 7 or an 8. I'll tell you it right now. But you sit in AC and don't fuck with it and don't do nothing. It's not that bad ambiently. But it's just, you try to do something with this shit. Every time I stepped out the door, it was just like light. And I'm like, man, this fucking... It didn't prevent me from doing what I had to do, but Jesus Christ. Cool water. Yeah, but cool water washes off this horse shit. Ivarest or whatever. Mr. Peanut Butter said, hey there, feller. How you doing, Bubba? Hope y'all having a wonderful night out there. Wherever you are, all around the USA, or maybe even around this good wide world, whether you think she's flat or round or any sort of crazy cubic trapezoid, we're definitely all here in the simulation together, by God, and everything either happens for a reason or it doesn't. But y'all are here now, and that's what matters, so... Hope everybody's having a fine one out there. Hope everyone's out there having a good evening. We got a cup of coffee. Old Amy Conway tossed up down there in chat. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Grits and cornbread. Yeah, we're gonna put that washing machine full of holes. What we're gonna do, and then we're gonna call up them. So we're gonna go out there to that Italian restaurant and get them breadsticks with that marinara sauce. Now, we might get a little on our clothes, and then once again, they go back to the washing machine. That ain't like that good old electric washing machine, but I do declare, I will say that. Somebody's long-winded ass grandpa out here, I reckon. And that's the thing. There's one glorious thing about being from the country is you can be countrified and more or less get by with it. Everyone else wants to bitch about people that don't have no business acting country or being country or whatever, Motherfuckers want to go down there. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to Nashville and get a cowboy hat and walk around. It's going to be great and all that country music. Oh, I sure love that shit. I told me grandma to cook me up some of that fancy marinara sauce. She gave me a bowl of ketchup. I reckon. Damn straight bowl of marinara sauce. Plead the fifth, of course, as necessary. And y'all be sure to hit up them likes, by God. I'm seeing emojis rolling rock. It's like we got DH up in the house. It's an interesting looking fella right there. I thought it was me for a second, but I don't see no glasses. No matter how close I get. Y'all like that up close to my scalp? I was like, mama, that ain't what what the Italians. My personal favorite is Italians. The Italians eat. I don't know if you... I know in some schools in Italy, or maybe all schools in Italy, fried food is literally banned. When they do lunch, it is a sit-down, hour-long affair, and teachers are even sometimes permitted a glass of wine. Like, Italians take food fucking seriously. That's probably why it's so goddamn good. Which every fucking culture, there's good food all around the world. Fucking everywhere. I guarantee you go to the Middle East and get some kind of crazy ass lentil, falafel, hummus horse shit that'll knock your fucking socks off. If I can't eat fried catfish, I just don't think I can bear it. Fried catfish is good. You don't like catfish, bro? Or some fried shrimps? Now some fried shrimps good as hell. I don't care how you do it. Limp Biscuit coming in December too. I couldn't eat normal for like 2 weeks. Are you back in action, Conway? Shea Bella. I love opening up my Americanized Italian food because I don't know how to make that shit authentic or nothing. You know, I'm one of them idiots. Your boy does a little bit of cooking though, but I'm just saying. Excuse me a moment while I fix a beverage, and y'all can enjoy these. Just I'll take a moment, stretch our legs, jump around, and do 10 somersaults. I'm gonna step aside. I'm gonna fetch me my beverage, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. So y'all stay tuned after these messages brought to you by the local wildlife and foliage. Like I heard that one cricket just fire off in that exact moment. Everybody having fun tonight, yeah. Everybody having fun. How y'all doing? Pee pee poo poo. What the fuck? I tell you what. Yeah, getting strength back. Still coughing from yesterday, right on. Oh, are you not pleading the fifth today? Yeah, I hear you. This is room temperature. We'll see if it's anything down. Oh, buddy. It's not that bad, but that heartburn is like instant. Use 1/4 cup of sugar instead of 3/4 cup of sugar. Because C-Man botched that like a motherfucker. I just kept adding water to the jar, man, until it finally reached a true blue happy medium and it all balanced out. I just ended up stretching the liquor, basically. My gals in the mountains left her standing in the rain, went down to the railroad, caught myself a midnight train. Is that original? 13 likes, goddammit. We appreciate you. What flavor? Black cherry. We dropped 2 new Shine videos on the channel. Seaman's Southern Citrus Shine, because he couldn't just call it Seaman's Sundrop Shine for fear of trademark violations. Though maybe he should have just went ahead and called it Sundrop. Cat, how you doing, Reese? Come to get pets, you did. Have to give it some hot dogs. There you go. Yeah, that's my only thing. If you want black cherry to turn out perfect, only use 1/4 cup of sugar. Don't use 3/4 like I did. Otherwise, it turns out too damn sweet. Other than that, it's right where it needs to be. Same thing with the sun drop. I've been in this bad habit of over sugaring when I make it by the quart because, you know, we're used to making big X amount of gallon pots and da-da-da-da. It's one thing you got to watch when you're making your own, you know, Kool-Aid mix. Like, because I made Kool-Aid as directed and used that as my cutter. If you didn't sweeten the Kool-Aid, then you could probably be fine with using 3/4 cup of sugar. I don't know, but I wouldn't go that hard. I would just say make the black. Well, yeah, but it could be an original song. Hell yeah, I mean, Seaman's glorious ass black cherry. I've gotten lid off this jar probably 6 or 7 fucking times. Or there have at least been 6 or 7 total lids off this jar. As far as what happened to the other one, well, I can't really confirm. That may have gotten smashed. But either way, the recipe was a total fucking win. It has, my only deal is when they've cherry flavored so much medicine, it does give me a bit of like a cough syrup vibe. John Trigleth up in the house. What's poppin', buddy? How you doing, Bubba? Rainbow Bama, baby! Hell yeah. Are you a musician live? Played bass all the way back in 1970s, Iowa and Ozark combo. The Hillbilly Witchcraft Family Gospel Hour. Are you asking me if that was me? I'm 27, boss. Craft Tour Gospel Hour. 27. Yeah, buddy. Just trying to make it to 28. Once I beat the club, I won't be so nervous. I'm not saying it's all led up to this moment, but white leather couches that recline is where it's at. Till you spill something on that. Now, I got black leather in the Camino, but let me tell you, that shit get hotter than hell. No, that was me. Cool. That's cool as hell. Let me back up and look at that. And now all of a sudden I'm interested. 1970s Iowa in an Ozark folk combo. The Hillbilly Witchcraft Family Gospel Hour. That is nuts. Hillbilly, witchcraft, but then you backed it up with the Gospel Hour. I feel like that might have helped in a couple different situations. That's interesting. Whoa, now. Whoop. That's cool as hell. Right on, dog. You know, I'm telling you, you never know who's gonna come through this motherfucker. I think we had Eminem on here once. Showed up, said one random thing, and bebopped out, never to be seen again. I swear to God. We had that one chick up on there with like millions of subs. That was pretty cool. I forget the name, but I'm pretty sure she subbed up. I can't recall. My favorite Bill Murray movie. I liked him in Zombieland for the little bit he was in there. Ghostbusters was fine. What the hell is that motherfucking Looney Tunes basketball? Space Jam. He was in Space Jam. I don't know what the hell else he was in. What's the one where Joe Pesci's trying to fix up that fucking house, but that mouse is fucking with him? It's kind of like Tom and Jerry, only instead of it's real life instead of animated, and instead of Tom, it's like Joe Pesci and some other motherfucker, and his mouse is just constantly fucking with him. Y'all remember that? That movie's like feels like a fever dream. They used to play it on like Cartoon Network, I think, because it was a kids movie, but it was like, I don't know, 90s, something like that. Hospital 1 week, recuperating 2 weeks is my stomach and intestines. Are you a homebody or do you go to a salon ever? I haven't had a haircut since the Obama administration, thank you. I'm a simple as that. But then I won't be able to say that I haven't had a haircut since the Obama administration. And I'm for real. It is going on like 9 years since my last fucking haircut. Can't stop, won't stop. 14 likes. You damn right. A bar. Oh, salon. Wow. Do I go to, what was the question? Do I go to a bar? Oh, Mr. Peanut Butter said, have a good night, fella. Y'all have a good one. Okay. They're just talking cantinas and we're not really bar people. Now, when local watering holes are having events, we always like to support the New South Medicine Show, the greatest new band up on the planet. I see bright things in store for those groovy-ass bunch of youngins. So we always like to support them, of course, Son of Squirrel and all that. And when the local watering hole does events and stuff, of course, we like to sometimes socialize, get out and socialize. But for the most part, we're party at home people. 100%. Never been one for the bar scene and such. Damn, what a fucking cloud of smoke. Jesus Christ, is there like no fucking wind out here? What is the best thing that is a complete total A-OK? Lay it on me, Conway. Which I feel like is exactly the thing to ask someone that's on a restricted diet. Alexandre Marquez. Damn, I called for... Do the cats have a fucking cicada over there? What have you got? That is a cricket. Small cat has a cricket. That thing is screeching like hell. Alexandre Marquez, I called for you earlier because I needed somebody to throw some fucking way out there song suggestions. I like big clouds and I cannot lie. Right on. Well, I just didn't expect lightning. There it is again. It just wafts across the... Sis, can you talk to Pawpaw? See if I get my blue back. I was first mod. Loved it. Fuck, was Conway the first mod? She might have fucking been. Wait, I'm not sure. Say, there you go. See, Sis will talk to Pawpaw. I'm sure Squirrel and Jack Doobie don't care. So, what you do? Love it was special to me. Well, it's good having you around up on the lives and stuff. And I understand people get busy and whatnot. You know, they're day to day. You got crazy ass going on and stuff. But, you know, our mods are like our golden... Who are you? Is it Cosmo? Yes. Stream Cat Cosmo. I like him. I like him a lot. That might have been the one that had that cricket. I think I might have been the match to that one, or the mate. Out of commission for 3 weeks. Wade, you hanging with us, buddy? 15 likes, goddammit, I'm sorry I didn't shout out 14. Dum 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 dee doo dum. Wow 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 wow. Oh, let me get some of this fucking my tears are falling 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've gotta say. Do, take good care of my baby. Please don't ever make her blue. Just tell her that you love her. Make sure you're thinking of her in everything you say and do. I'll take good care of my baby. Be a rainbow all around her. Don't let her see a blackened sky. Hey, I like that. I'll bust out that fucking 50 shit quicker than hell. Especially when he gets drinking. Oh, God. It's hard getting that, like, you know what I mean? We need 420 likes. I've seen, like, at one time we got bot swarmed. We had, like, 150 or some fucking shit, or 180 or whatever, because then it was Wade that chimed in and was like, sir, that's 180 likes, 180 rips that you owe the studio audience. And it's like, I needed sis help getting me through fucking 40 something. With 180, I need, god damn, like, that's legendary right there. That's some, Now with a good group, oh, it can be done real easy. Cause you get 180 likes, you divide that by say 6. Well, hell, that's only fucking 30 goes a person. Hell, that ain't too hard. Skin of my teeth. That's rough on the algorithm, boss. Because I immediately thought about, shit, I guess I can do, I know the words, it's just, redstone and slits, flowing constantly, my broken body in a wreck and wrapped around a tree, a crosswalk, hit and run, finish line for me. People clutter in the gutter, take a look and see. No use escaping pain, 'cause you belong to me. Clinging on to life by the skin of my teeth. No escaping pain, you belong to me. Clinging on to life by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna do with that. That's a risky motherfucker. Jesus Christ. It's like, I'm right there with you. As soon as I'm like, oh yeah, and I thought about that first line and I was like, y'all ain't got no goddamn doo-wop or nothing. You ain't something a little less self-destructive maybe, because damn it, boy. It's like, oh yeah, the algorithm's gonna fucking love this. 10 out of 10. Well, Dave Mustaine's vocals. If I had to sit there and point out a weak point in Megadeth, the only fault in the armor, so to speak, that everyone seems to zoom right in on, people hate Dave Mustaine's vocals. I'm just for real. If you ever hear him live, it's rough, especially now this day and age. But I always thought it was fine. I love that aggressive fucking maniac. Dude had a vibe of it. I always rolled with it. I love Megadeth. Lyrically, from a composition perspective, you're not going to find it's... Dude, bro's rhythms are better than most people's leads. I'm fucking for real. Sometimes he sound like a duck. Maybe just a little. But yeah, Dave Mustaine's... if there was a weak point in Megadeth. But I just don't see it. You know, or choose not to hear it. Hello, me. Meet the real me. In my misfits way of life. A dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. Looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy. You speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story. Tell it to Reader's Digest. Feeling paranoid, true enemy or a false friend. Anxiety attacking me and my hair is getting thin. And I'm in trouble for the things I haven't got to yet. I'm chomping at the bed and my palms are getting wet. We went to Nashville, right on. That was awesome. Nashville's the kind of town you'd enjoy a hell of a lot more with $1,000 worth of piss away money. Frankie, your boy, knows how to stretch a dollar, so he could honestly have cleaned house for less than 100, but whatever. But if you have any decent chunk of money, dude, you can go have a wild time down there in Nashville. Even if you're broke as fuck. If you're a country bumpkin like we are, or I am, you go there and see all that concrete and steel will help. The biggest gripe is pay for parking. I'm paying fucking people for parking, then it's like, okay, there's all these fucking less than a mile, like a mile down the road, bro. Come on, man. Goddamn, That killed me. Yeah. That killed me. The price of shit down there is fucking, they want to fuck somebody. The street food is banging, but a little pricey too, everything. That's just the only gripe about Nashville. Everything's so fucking expensive. That's why, like I say, you roll in there with piss away money and just plain don't give a fuck, then you're going to have a wonderful time. I like when the Stoosey Boys make it big. We going back to any old iron, and we're going to get one of them $750 motherfucking whole ass, crazy ass, sequin, hand sewn, wild motherfucking suits. That shit cooler than hell. You damn right. And then the chicken there was nice. They were nice and shit too. And it's like these people have made shit for Elton John, made shit for Goldie or whatever back in the day. I mean, dude, it's like a legacy thing, man. They've earned the fucking right to charge $1,000 for shit. Hell, one of their shirts just for like common folk was $80. I'm tripping. I'm like, wow, this shit is all really nice, but damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Tourist prices, you're damn right. The problem is I am a tourist, but when you live X amount, not very fucking far away, as the crow flies especially, it's like, man, I ain't no goddamn tourist. Why you put me on this bullshit? All these motherfuckers running around with their cowboy hats, and where you from? Oh, I'm from fucking Maine. I'm from goddamn, Washington State. My favorite were the drunk British guys. Oh, what's up? I've talked about them a dozen times. Oh, what's up, bro? I'm on holiday from UK, mate. I'm going to give Squirrel and Jack Doobie White Claws. I couldn't have took another drink, or it would have been I'd have thrown up right there in Bridgestone. It would have sucked. I was straddling the line like a boss. I could not. They took their courtesy drinks or whatever. I just wish we'd have, selfied it up or whatever. It's like, oh, we're from Manchester, blah, whatever. They were drunk. I mean, drunk. But they were cool, so we were cool. It was all about it, man. I'm all about hospitality and shit. Kind of blows my mind that people out in, England way dream of going, save up, work hard to go to Nashville. I mean, sorry, folk, I just heard an incredibly strange, almost metal scraping on metal noise come from the woods. That was very unnatural. Y'all seen that too. I was like, oh, I have drunk guys and that. It's only a problem if the crickets and toads go quiet. Now, if these crickets and toads go quiet, you're going to see C-Man snap into fucking all right mode. I know Neon Nights, but I don't know the word. You're talking Dio Sabbath, man. I'm not so good with Dio Sabbath. Mob Rules is all right, but I don't know the words. Heaven and Hell is all right, but I don't. Heaven and Hell is the best Dio Sabbath, but I don't know verbatim the words. Like, sing me a song, you're a singer. Do me a wrong, and you're a prayer of evil. But then there's another verse there. But it's on and on and on. Heaven and hell. I'm gonna wait. And Heaven and Hell. But now my favorite Black Sabbath album, it's a hard toss between Paranoid and fucking Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. If we would, they're both 8 tracks. if we want to talk weight for weight, the only song on Paranoid that I'm not the hottest on is Iron. All 1 out of 8 songs. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is 8 songs. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is good. A National Acrobat is good. Fluff is a wonderful instrumental piece. I don't know the name of the mine. Gives me loving every night and day. Never gonna leave and never going away. Someone to live for. Love me till the end of time. Feel so happy since I met that girl. When we're making love, it's fucking out of this world. Feels so good to know that she's all mine. Gonna love the woman till the end of time. Whatever that is. Who Are You is the week. That's track 5. I can't remember, or track 6. I can't remember what track 5 is. Killing Yourself to Live is good. It's complete but obsolete form. Or that might be Looking for Today, actually. And Spiral Architect. So I think Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is 7 out of 8. So it's so fucking neck and neck, man. It's just which are you going to say is better? War Pigs or Sabbath Bloody Sabbath? Almost impossible for me. What's better, a National Acrobat or Paranoid? Arguably Paranoid, but a National Acrobat of Planet Caravan. Bro's on that like Leslie speaker or whatever. That's that smooth jazz, so I'm told. Fuck. All right, so then it goes Iron Man and whatever the one of it, and I got to give it to whatever the Sabracadabra. We'll just call it that for simple purposes. I don't even know. So the 4th track on Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is better. 5th track, I got to give Electric Funeral and Hand of Doom numbers 5 and 6 onto the fucking Paranoid. What's track 7 on Paranoid? That's fucking Rat Salad. I can't remember. I think track 7 on Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is Looking for Today. I got to give it to Looking for Today. Then it comes down to which is better, Fairies Wear Boots or Spiral Architect. I fucking love Spiral Architect. Superstitious century, didn't time go slow? Separating sanity, but to kill. Hey, man. I play all this stuff on guitar. I have a Gibson SG, Iomi SG, a Jeff Loomis Jackson signature, and a 7-string Ibanez. Damn, dog. What's your YouTube channel looking like? I have a Dean Razorback in need of a... It's the Dean Razorback DB, though. Don't be getting too fucking excited. But trust me, if I ever had to pawn it, no, boss, that's a Dean Razorback. You don't see them fucking... I'm pretty much out of shine. Except for the cherries. And I'm going to save them cherries. So... yeah, I'm torn between Paranoid and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. One of these days, I'll make a decision. But till then... as far as the other, Black Sabbath, their self-titled's fine. It's a good album. I love The Wizard and Black Sabbath, of course. NIB is wonderful. Volume 4, I wasn't that hot on. They had that Wheels of Confusion. Snowblind's on one of them. Snowblind's good. Sweet Leaf is on whatever the 3rd album was. It's just tough. How the fuck did I get stuck on Black Sabbath albums? I love guitar. Just the prices here are high as fuck. Oh, yeah, it's hard pinching that penny for something like that. We were going to get Jack Doobie a banjo, but then COVID happened. That was over 5 years ago. I'm literally serious. Because Jack Doobie's always had a thing about some like banjo music, so It's complete, but obsolete. From tomorrow become yesterday. Could still get him a banjo. Oh yeah, no, it's not like they went extinct or nothing. In your country, much better to buy instruments. Pens, it's like everything else. Everything's about making a buck around here. That's kind of the problem inherent with the system. But yeah. Looking for today. Looking for today. So that thing was awesome. I love my Razorback, don't get me wrong, that thing's wicked. But that Super 6 was super damn simple. Les Paul knockoff, like an Epiphone knockoff kind of deal. Hell yeah, baby. This is shit. Had that sweet honey burst. It was honestly a fire ass like that back there. It's like, well, that's what I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go party in the middle of the rainforest. But I think homie's out like maybe Rio way. I can't quite recall specifics. Yeah, Amy's holding the fort down, Stoosey Boy Worldwide in Costa Rica. Amy, have you spread the word around Costa Rica about the Stoosey Boys? So you know what I'm saying? Buy hardware to computer and high-level instruments. Oh, I bet, bro. 7-string Ibanez, you're doing fucking great. What more do you need, dog? I mean, yeah, we had the money to build the Stoosey Boys studio. Yeah, we're going to need some keys. We're going to need a couple full-size acoustics. We're going to need motherfucking couple electrics, maybe a 7-string, a bass or two, motherfucking drums. I mean, you know, if I'm breaking down and going all out, then we're going all out. And yeah, I need about fucking $10,000 worth of shit or so. But I want to own me one of them like 1940 Martin Dreadnoughts. Oh my God. Fucking A, bro. Fucking A. But you talking about a $4,000 or $5,000 guitar right there, buddy. Probably more. Love it, but some stuff hard to get. It can get big price. Isn't the capital of Costa Rica San Jose? Am I remembering that right or am I way off? I think it's San Jose, but I might be fucking nomenclature. But if I look at a map of Costa Rica, yeah, I'm saying, right on. I'm glad that I was on the money with that. I take a lot of pride in my groovy geography, whatnot. I meant to hit it up because I asked Wade where he was. Wade chimed in, and I didn't fucking God. I gotta scroll way back. Breaking up buds. Oh my God. Sounds wonderful. Having a problem over here. Hell yeah. Had some Mexican food today. Oh yeah, baby, I'm hanging. That Mexican food is also all I had today, but it appears to have been all I more or less needed for today. Sweet double enchilada with the refried beans and the glorious rice. Nothing fancy. The cheese dip and motherfucking salsa. I like me a good combination dinner, man. That's a tough lunch, though, if you're eating anything else. But I mean, if that's the only thing you eat in a day, fuck yeah. But if I was going for I only gonna eat once, I guess I would have went with the good old carnitas. I love me some motherfucking carnitas. That's how I gauge a Mexican place. If I go to a new Mexican place, hey, if they don't have carnitas, we're in trouble off the bat. But I will say, if you go into a Mexican place and they don't have queso on the menu, oh, buddy. Yeah, that's when you know you're in good fucking shape. I love my Americanized Mexican food as much as any. Which would I choose depends on the. To me, it's like two different sides of the same coin. It's like Bray Burns or fucking Red Deliciouses or whatever. It's like Granny Smith or Fuji. You know what I mean? It's just whatever I'm in the fucking mood for. I love my Tex-Mex and I love my authentic Mexican. They busting out that motherfucking cilantro and goddamn sausage, crazy Mexican sausage and groovy, that fucking camarones de creme with goddamn carrots and mushrooms and I ain't never seen carrots in a goddamn, and very rarely seen mushrooms in a fucking what, you know what I mean? This was different. The infamous squirrel said what it was. I can't remember, but I'm trying to think. Because they had fucking 6 or 7 different meat options. It was like, you know, chicken, steak, or carne asada, or whatever, beef. They had a certain kind of special done beef. Camarones. Fuck, they might have had like 9 options. It was great. I got cilantro grow right in my backyard. But I don't think we're going to try to grow cilantro with our next crop. It's like, I like cilantro, just in small doses. That's what I told them, too. I just said easy on the cilantro. Cilantro's very overpowering, boss. I like to taste everything. I like to taste that hot sauce, thank you. I ain't into tasting this, you know what I mean? Yeah, that one fucking authentic Mexican place that we went on Squirrel's recommendation was badass. But I love the place we went to today. Badass fucking service. You know, I see the abuelas in there, and I'm like, what's up, chica? Pasa, chica? You know what I'm saying? Fire them up real good. Like the one dude, I don't know if he's the manager guy, but fucking basically, I always have great dialogue with him. Of course, I talk to him, and I'm like, yeah, you know. I hit him up in my like busted ass Spanglish. I'm like, yeah, of course, you know, however many Diaz Oro Trabajo today, you know what I'm saying? Here what it is, much other than that, you know what I'm saying? So how y'all, you know, que pasa, what's up, you know? I love it when they look at me real and they're like, where are you from? And I'm like, Patagonia. The bottom, baby. I only Paquito Espanol when they know it, but I don't come at them like a jackass. Can I get, oh, this is so fun. Uno chimichanga, por favor. You know, I'm not in there like some fucking jackass, you know what I'm saying? And they are fucking people like that. I don't go in there trying to be fluent. They know good and damn well I ain't fucking fluent. I only Paquito Espanol. I know enough fucking Spanish to be nice, basically. And I don't have any. I think they were serving some of that, something like, I remember seeing that on that menu. Damn, look at the way that lighter. Damn. I'm pleading fifth. Yeah, boys, some shit motherfucking getting real high. Won't need no bail, no poi. Yeah, none of that. Just won't testify. All right, y'all, guys, we ran this stream real good and long. I reckon we're going to slide on this. It's been great having each and every one of you cool, fine sons of britches up in the house. Y'all have been fucking badass and great. Covered a ton of topics. We talked all kinds of whatnot. We had some new folk, I think, dropping through, showing up, so it's always nice. Of course, you're hitting up with the fam down. So we appreciate the folk watching the stream. We appreciate the folk hitting up the like. We appreciate the folk hitting it up in chat, landing upon us, letting us know where it is and where it's at. By God, gosh, we appreciate any new subscribers, any new members of the fam dam. We appreciate our fam dam. Y'all know how it is. Greatest collective of some britches ever assembled on the face of the planet. By God, motherfucking hell yeah. Waylon Sarah with the peace. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, determination from Kentucky City all the way around the world. Whether you think she's round, flat, or agree with y'all on Thursday evening, we hope y'all have a good night and a great tomorrow. So, y'all be good and y'all be great. Peace. Bye, guys.